of Switzerland seeded second. The chair umpire for the day, Lalit Mohan Singh from Delhi. We would start the match at 10 a.m. sharp. the finals of the $40,000 about to start. We have the only Swiss playing in the top half, that is Joanne Zuger of Switzerland. She would be taking on Anastasia Tikhonova of Russia. She is seeded 5th, the Russian. Joanne Zuger of Switzerland is seeded 2nd in this tournament. So we'll just go now for the toss. I'll invite Mr. Wasim Akhtar, the Honorary Secretary of Arara Club Bhopal, and Mrs. Geeta Oberoi, a very keen sports enthusiast, to please come forward for the toss. I'd invite Mr. Wasim Akhtar and Mrs. Geeta Oberoi to please come forward.
उसका मुंह सेट रखो माइक से
Seated 5th, she is seated 2nd. I'll request both the chief guests to please come forward for the toss. Madam, please. We have chair umpire Lalit Mohan Singh from Delhi.
Hello, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. We'll do the toss, and can you do the honor for us? Tails or heads? You may choose the player you want to give the choice to. Okay. Okay. Who want to choose? You want to go for it? You want to choose it? Okay. Can you do it again now? Yes.
Yeah.
What do you say? Heads? Okay, heads. Heads it is.
Heads it is.
Service?
Okay, great. So it is Anastasia Tikhonova who has won the toss and elected to serve. I'll now request Mr. Raman to please come forward for a small signature on the tennis ball for the final match by both the parties.
Good, thank you.
Thank you so much, both of you. A memory, a remembrance for both of you. The two finalists. Thank you, thanks a lot, Wayne, and all the best to both of you.
That's your plan.
Thanks. Thank you, umpire. Thank you. All the best.
World Tennis Tour Women's 40K tournament, and it is the big one. It is the final of the tournament, and we are live from court number 1, Arara Club Bhopal. And the two players who will be competing in today's final will be Joanne Zuger from Switzerland and Anastasia Tikhonova from Russia. Zuger seeded 2nd in the tournament, whereas Tikhonova seeded 5th. Both the players already out there on the court doing the warm-ups before the start of the game, as we build up towards the start of the game. So let us talk about both the players. Seeded number 2 in this tournament, Joanne Zuger from Switzerland, currently ranked at 195 in the WTA singles ranking as of 16 Jan 2023, having a career high ranking of 163 and an ITF single career high ranking of 21. Primarily a right-handed player, 22 years of age, so she is young. And talking about her opponent, Anastasia Tikhonova, she is young as well, 22 years of age, currently ranked at 227 in the WTA singles ranking, with a career high of 167. This is expected to be a riveting clash between both the players. Talking about the performances in this tournament, Tikhonova in round of 32 went past Balu 6-2 and 6-0, victory in straight sets. Then dashed Indian hopes by beating Thandi in the round of 16, 3-6, 6-1 and 6-2. In the quarterfinal, she faced Abduraimova from Uzbekistan. Despite conceding a set in the second, she went on to win the game 6-3, 2-6, and in what was probably one of the games of the tournament, which went into a tiebreaker in the third set, winning it 9-7. In the semi-final, she beat Makarova in straight sets 7-5 and 6-1. And here she faces Joanne Joga of Switzerland, who herself has been mighty impressive in this tournament and has reached the final without dropping a set. In the round of 32, she went past Yashina 6-4, 6-2. In the round of 16, passed the Indian challenge of Raina 6-4, 6-3. In the quarterfinal, beat Jetseva 7-5, 6-4. Faced Chaving in the semi-final 7-5, 6-2. And now faces Anastasia Tikhonova in the final. Will she win it once again in straight sets, or will Anastasia Tikhonova give her a hard time in the final? Only time will tell. And we are ready for the start of the game. It's Tikhonova to serve. Starts off with a fault. And the first point of the game goes to Tikhonova. Fault. Fifteen all. A fine rally between both the players, and it is the Swiss who gets the point in that one. Fine forehand, and nothing Tikhonova can do about that one. 15-30. And another fine shot. 15-40. And Tikhonova under all sorts of pressure in the early stages of the game. And Joga has a couple of break points in the very first game of the final. Fault. Another fine forehand, and she's just picking out the corners to absolute perfection. Miss Joga. One love to the Swiss. Sugar with the serve. Fault to start off. (15 love to the Swiss). And another fine forehand. Down to Tikhonova's left. And she's picking out the corners to perfection. Tikhonova chasing shadows at the moment. 30 love. (40 love). Oh wait, it's 15-30. That went out of play. Fault. And an unforced error from Tikhonova gives a couple of game points to the Swiss. It's 40-15. (40-30). A fine forehand from Tikhonova, which was too hard to deal with for Joga. Deuce. And Tikhonova coming back strong after losing the initial game of the match. Another fine forehand from Tikhonova, and it's advantage Tikhonova, and she has a break point to herself. Joga broke Tikhonova down in the first game. Tikhonova looking to strike back. Fault. That's another fine forehand. Wow, the sheer power on that one. It's deuce again. And Joga just will not have Tikhonova break her down so easily. Wow, the sheer power on that one. And now a fine serve to back it off. Advantage, Joga. That was close to being an ace, but millimeters fault. And a double fault when she had the advantage. Just not getting it right there, Johannes Joga. It's deuce again. It's way too easy for Joga. She just went aiming to her right, went placing all her shots down to Tikhonova's left to her right, and ended up winning the point. Tikhonova having no answers to Joga at the moment. Fault. The only thing that is going to stop Joga from winning this is her own faults. Oh, that is a mighty fine return from Tikhonova. How good was that return from Tikhonova? I'm not pretty sure what happened there, but it's still advantage Joga. Both the players not giving up so easily, but just another unforced error from Anastasia Tikhonova. Just when it looked like she had the upper hand, she just misplaced her shot, and it's 2-love to Joga. And she has started the game ever so strongly, the Swiss. Fault. And a fine forehand. Good shot from Tikhonova. 15-love. She does look like a mighty fine young prospect, does Tikhonova. 30-love. And she is coming back strong in this game as well. And we have seen this from Tikhonova in the entire tournament. Even if she goes down, even if she goes on to lose a set, she knows how to make a comeback. Fault. Fine rally ends up in Tikhonova's favor. 40-love. And the game goes to Tikhonova. 2-1. Winning that game without the drop of a sweat. Nearly 13 minutes in the game. It is the Swiss who is leading Anastasia Tikhonova 2-1. And the point for Sugar to start off. Fine forehand from Tikhonova. 15 all. Fault. And another fine shot by Tikhonova. It's 15-30. Despite being broken in the very first game of the match, Tikhonova is making a strong comeback. Fault. It's 15-40 in Tikhonova's favor. Fault. And another fine forehand, another fine point, and a fine break of Sugar's serve. It's 2-all in the first set. And Tikhonova will not make Sugar's life any easier. She will keep going. That's the thing about her, as we have seen through the entire tournament. She just keeps on coming at you. But the only part of a game where she needs to improve is to stop making those unforced errors. She keeps on making those unforced errors, which costs her big time. Fine serve, 15-all. As I was saying, if she can improve the percentage of her mistakes, she can easily break into the top 100 of the women's rankings. And a fine ace, 30-15. She has got every single shot in the book. Her technique is almost picture perfect. So if she can cut down on those unforced errors. And a fine backhand. At the moment, Joga has no answers to Tikhonova. That's how good Tikhonova is playing at the moment. A player at the absolute peak of her powers. And she is still 22. Ooh, just as I was talking about. Another fine serve. That is an easy shot. You can place it left or right of Joga. She ends up finding the back of the net. This is what she needs to improve on if she has to take a game to the next level. It's 40-30. And she wins the game. It's 3-2 in Tikhonova's favor. Anastasia with a lucky break. Never easy when the ball deflects off the net. It's love 15 to Tikhonova. All. Let for service. Fault. It's 15-30 to Tikhonova. And a good serve from Joanne Joga. 30 all. And what Tikhonova needs to do here is break Joga down. Fault. Mighty fine backhand. What a shot from Tikhonova. 40-15, and she has a couple of break points. And if she can break Sugar down in this game, but Sugar will not let Tikhonova break her down ever so easily. It's deuce. As I was saying, if Tikhonova can break Sugar here, she might just take the first set of the game. But Sugar will not let her do so easily. Advantage Tikhonova. And a break point. Chance for the Russian to get a hold of the first set. What a strike, what power in those forearms. Right down the touchline, into the corner. It's deuce once again. Sugar, she does hit them with pace, with power, with accuracy. But both these players need to cut down on those unforced errors. She could have hit that ball anywhere, absolutely anywhere, could have Sugar. She hit it beyond the court. Advantage Tikhonova. It's deuce once again. From our angle, it just did not look like that the entire ball was outside the line. But all that matters is the referee's decision. Tikhonova certainly not happy with that call from the referee and is having a word with the referee. Still advantage Tikhonova. How do you make a mistake like that? Tikhonova. Look at that. All she had to do was put the ball on the opposite side. And she could not. That was the chance for her. That can prove very, very costly. Will not prove costly if she can keep on playing shots like that though. That is the shot of a woman in prime touch. And a woman with some gifted potential. And she has finally broken Sugar down. It's 4-2 to Tikhonova. And she has a game over Sugar. And she is completely dominating the scheme of things here. Fault. And a double fault to start off the game. Love 15. And a fine drop shot from Sugar, but it was followed up by a piece of sublime skill from Tikhonova to reach the ball in the first place and then to place it beyond Sugar. Wow, this girl has a bright future in front of her. If she can stop those unforced errors, it is harming her game. If she just does not probably concede those errors, she's easily one of the finest young prospects in world tennis. Fault. She can easily break into the top 100. But she has time, she's still young. And an ace to follow up the fault. 30 all. And Tikhonova will have to make sure that she does not give Sugar a fighting chance to come back in the first set. She has the advantage. She needs to make sure that she keeps the advantage with herself. And if she keeps on playing shots like that, there is absolutely no way that Sugar is going to come back in the game. Oh, I'm in awe of some of those shots from Tikhonova. Picturesque technique. Fall. Still a game point to Tikhonova. And a fine second serve. And a fine point and a fine game won by Tikhonova. What remains to be seen is, can she win or can she cap off a terrific performance in the first set by winning the first set in the next game. As the game approaches the half an hour mark, it is hot and humid conditions out there. Both these players from European countries, Russia and Switzerland, so they will not be very used to such conditions, hot, humid conditions. Despite it being a morning start, a 10 a.m. start, it is still very hot considering the place that these players come from. But that's the thing about being professional. You have to play all around the world. You just do not become a champion playing in your own backyard. Sugar serve and a fall to start off with. And Tikhonova is playing with a different level of confidence at the moment. Everything Sugar throws at her, she has all the answers to that. And she's manufacturing points out of nowhere. She's manufacturing shots. But once again, she needs to cut down on those unforced errors, take her game to the next level. But right now, she needs to focus on this game.
Ball.
That was close. That was a nice serve from Sugar. But an inch is as good as a mile. If you cannot keep it in, you cannot. Once again, Tikhonova keeps on making those silly unforced errors. But you judge a young player by its potential, and she has massive potential. Tikhonova. But Sugar will not make it easy for her to win this set. 40-15 to Sugar. and she takes the game. But Tikhonova will have a chance. It will be her own serve, and she will have a chance to take the first set of the game. And the first set against Joanne Joga in this tournament, who, mind you, or should I say, let me remind you, has not dropped a single set in this tournament. And if Tikhonova keeps on playing like that, if she keeps on striking the ball as sweetly as she is doing at the moment, Joga will have no choice but to drop her first set in this tournament. 30 love to Anastasia Tikhonova. How close was that to being an ace? Once again, ever so close from Tikhonova. She has Joga on the ropes there. If that would have been on court, there was no way Joga, completely off balanced, would have got anywhere near that. Way too easy for Tikhonova. Just way too easy. And a couple of set points. Joanne Joga on the verge of dropping her first set in this tournament in the grand final. Tikhonova will have to wait. Chance of a second serve. And a double fault. Probably needs to keep her nerves in check, Tikhonova. She has performed admirably well in this set, but has to close it down. And once again, inches between Tikhonova and the first set. And Joga continues to hold on, continues to make Tikhonova work for it. Work a little more harder to make her drop her first set of the tournament. Joga. It's deuce, and Tikhonova will not have it easy. Just goes out of play. And Tikhonova is not happy with the referee's decision, and I am very sure on that one. I do not even need to watch the replays. That was clearly out. It should have been advantage Tikhonova, and that was a decision that can have a massive impact on the course of this game. Tikhonova needs to focus on this game, because this game might just slip away if she loses it. And she is channeling her energy in the right direction. It's deuce once again. Well, referees are humans too, but that was clearly out. And in a game as big as this, such things are just unadmissible. Tikhonova needs to focus here and not lose it. It is very easy to lose it at times like these, but she needs to focus. Fault. Tikhonova needs to make sure that the referee does not get in her mind. She needs to focus on the game. And a double fault. She is clearly not being able to focus on the game at the moment since that decision. And although I do not blame her for it, it is very tough for a sportsman to deal with it, but you got to do it in these times. And you got to do it like that. You got to hit shots like that, you got to hit aces like that to get right back in the game. It's deuce once again. And Tikhonova needs to back it up with another couple of points. And she had the chance there, but she's just not getting it right ever since that decision. She needs to take a deep breath, calm herself down and focus on this game. A player was just hitting the corners left, right and center. Just hitting easy balls out of the court. And it's Sugar's game. And Tikhonova, the displeasure on her face can be seen from that. And Sugar might just benefit from the referee's indecision on that occasion. In what should have been an easy win in this game and in the first set for Tikhonova, probably now the momentum has shifted and it will be Sugar who will have the chance. It's Sugar's serve. And a fault to start off with. Love 15 to Tikhonova. And hopefully the mini gap in between the games would have calmed Tikhonova down. Certainly looks so. Love 30 to Tikhonova. Under all sorts of pressure here, Sugar. But she will not give up on this game so easily. 15-30. Fault. That goes out of play. 30 all. and a lucky point for Tikhonova. She apologizes to her opponent, but that is the kind of luck you need to win points and games. And as far as this game has been concerned, Tikhonova certainly has not had the luck on her side. So good to see. And that goes out of play, and Tikhonova breaks Joga down, winning the first set of the final. And it is the first time Joanna Joga has dropped a set in this tournament. Now Tikhonova will have to make sure, if she has to get her hands on the trophy, she'll have to make the Swiss drop a second set as well. And the Swiss has probably just not lived up to her expectations so far. She is the number 2 seed, but beating higher ranked opponents is something Anastasia Tikhonova has not shied away from in this tournament. Even in the quarterfinal, her Uzbekistani opponent, in what was the match of the tournament, she defeated her, and she was ranked number 1 in this tournament. So Anastasia Tikhonova has something for winning the tournament, as the referee or someone else instructing to switch off the mobile phones. And the first game won by Anastasia Tikhonova inside the first 45 minutes. Here's Tikhonova with the start of the first game in the second set. Can she defeat Joanna Joga in straight sets? Only time will tell. But at the moment, she starts off with a double fault. And hopefully, with the referee's indecision behind her now, she can focus on the game. She has won that first set, needs to keep that incident aside and focus on the game. 15 all. (30-15). Fault. And it's way too easy for Tikhonova at the moment. Forehand, backhand, smashes. She has got everything in her arsenal, and she's just putting all her skills on display here in the final of this tournament. Out! 40-30.
Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. Quick decision.
Ball. And Tikhonova wins the first game of the second set. And just like the first set, she has started the second set as well, ever so strongly.
When the rally is on, it's disturbing the players. Please switch off your mobile phones while the rally is on. Thank you so much.
and Joga has an impeccable task in front of her. To beat Tikhonova, to beat an informed Tikhonova is going to be a really tough task. Despite Joga being the higher ranked player, the more experienced player, this will turn out to be a really tough thing to do, to beat Tikhonova here in this kind of form, as she trails 1-0 in the second set. Tikhonova for once does not get it right. 15 love. Thirty 15. Joshua is over. But Tikhonova will not let her breathe easy. 30 all. Fine smash from Tikhonova, and Joga has no answers to that. Fine backhand. That is classy from Tikhonova. And a break point at the very start of the second set. Can Tikhonova break Joga down here? Certainly yes. What a return from Tikhonova. It was a decent serve from Joanna Joga. It was in the corner, but Tikhonova, in the kind of form she is in, no matter how many punches you throw at her, she will dodge them all and will throw back punches to which you have no answers to. Stunning tennis from Tikhonova. Right at the start of the second set, Tikhonova with a 2-0 advantage. Let second service. And it's love 15. Tikhonova, for all the wonderful shots that she has displayed and wowed us with, she has got her serve strong on a few occasions. But every single time she has got it right, she has made sure that she gets the point, as she did on that occasion. 15 all. She tried to play the drop shot on that occasion, but it made all too easy for Joga to come up to the net and place it beyond the reach of Anastasia Tikhonova. Fault. And what a shot from Tikhonova. Right in the corner. 30 all. Wow, no player is ever reaching to that. Such was the ferocity in that shot, and such was the placement. Look at that. Right on the baseline. That goes out from Joanna 40-30, and a game point to Anastasia Tikhonova. And a fine forehand to cap off that game in the second set of the final. It's Tikhonova who is leading 3-0 after having already won the first set 6-4. Will she make it a one-sided affair, or is there a comeback for Joanna Joga? But at the moment, the comeback looks like a distant dream for the Swiss. But she has to take inspiration, some sort of inspiration from somewhere. Probably look at her own countrymen. Look at Roger Federer, probably an all-time great. Some even refer to him as the greatest of all time in tennis, and he has made numerous comebacks from situations even worse than this. So Joga needs to look no further. She has to draw some inspiration, and who better than the iconic Roger Federer. But against the Russian Anastasia Tikhonova, it is not going to be easy. But titles never come easy, do they? And Joga's serve. Love. Fine return from Tikhonova, and Joga just could not keep the ball on court. 15 all. That's the thing about Tikhonova. She has won every single point in her own serve so very easily. And on Joga's serve, she has not made it easy for Joga to win a single point. 30-15. And a double fault. 30 all. Fails to keep it in play. Just Tikhonova. And it's a game point to Joga, who is aiming to win a first game of the second set. Not yet, not yet. Tikhonova is not going to let Joga breathe easy, even for a moment. Although that was a nice try from Joga, but she failed to keep the ball on court as it's deuce. It's advantage Tikhonova and the break point. And if Tikhonova manages to break Sugar down in this game, a comeback might just prove out to be a distant dream for Joanne Joga. Advantage Tikhonova. Oh, that was close. What a return from Tikhonova. Just failed to keep it in play. That one-handed forehand return. Wow. This time, nothing wow about that one. Advantage Yoga. And a double fault from Joga. She has just gifted her advantage back to Tikhonova. Cannot be affording double faults at times like these. And Tikhonova tried the drop shot when it was not on. Advantage Joga. What Tikhonova needs to do is to do what she has been doing for the last hour and not try things. As you can see from the expression, Joga completely not pleased with the game at the moment. And how can she be when her opponent is displaying shots like that? Deuce once again. This is just wow tennis from Tikhonova. Tennis of the highest level. Ball, sugar, and all sorts of pressure once again. And once again, it's advantage Yoga, and no player taking the advantage, but just refusing to take it at the moment. One says you go and the second replies no, you go first, and the cycle continues. Just goes out of play from Tikhonova, and Joga finally has a first game in the second set. And winning a game here might just do wonders to the confidence of Joanne Joga. If she can break Tikhonova's serve now, she can come right back into this game. But looking at the tennis that Tikhonova has displayed so far, it is going to be a Goliath task to do so. And it will take an Herculean amount of effort to go past Tikhonova in this game. Because Tikhonova will keep playing shots like that. And she will keep on winning points like that. Making it all the way tougher for Joga to come back in this game. 30 love to Tikhonova, just like that. And a double fall from Tikhonova. Something you will not expect from a player in such wonderful form. But to err is human.
So schnell, Mann!
40-15 to the Russian, and she has a couple of game points, which will take her closer to the all-elusive title, as she can see the title. Oh ho 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 ho! The shot of the game. Wow! Tikhonová, take a bow. You deserve it. Oh, what a shot. And no amount of praise I do will be enough for a shot like that. She was on the ropes from that shot from the Swiss. And to manage a comeback from there, wow, from Anastasia Tikhonová, as she leads 4-1 in the final. .65 minutes in the game, and we are not very far off from having a winner in the ITF World Tennis Tour Bhopal. Tikhonová, from what we have seen so far, will not let Joga breathe easy even when she is not serving. So she will want to break Joga down even now. She'll not let it to luck. She'll not be like, I'll win the games off my own set. No, she does not play her tennis like that. She wants to fight for every single point, every single game and every single set. Love 15 to Tikhonová. Joga not really happy with Tikhonová at the moment. The things being said to her. But what she needs to focus on probably is her own game at the moment, because Tikhonová is winning the game and is winning it comprehensively. And when you win games and when you're leading, you probably, whatever you do is considered right. Look at the example of Emi Martinez. Man is a world champion. And no one, no sane person will ever approve of whatever he does in the penalty box. But what he does is effective. And that's the sign of a world champion. To be confident in your own abilities. As Tikhonová leads the game 15-30. And a couple of break points for Anastasia Tikhonová. A break that will lead her even closer to the trophy. Fault. Straight with the cameras, yeah? And fought a shot. Put power on that shot. And Tikhonová is moments away. And she can feel the trophy in her hands now. 5-1 Tikhonova. And she is serving for the match here. Tikhonova to serve. Bit of an anti-climax there. Zhoga winning a point of Tikhonova serve. Something we have not seen very often in this match. But I'm pretty sure Tikhonova will have the answers. Oh. Probably her focus has gone out of the game as she looks to get her hands on the coveted trophy. But for that, she still needs to win 4 more points and the game. How was that a fault? Zhoga, being the kind of sportsman she is, she gives the point to Tikhonova, saying that it is Tikhonova's point. Great bit of sportsmanship from Zhoga. That goes out of play, 30 all. This is a final. She is the one losing it, Joanne Zhoga. And to have the sportsmanship to do that. Wow. You have my respect, Joanne Zhoga. Let for service. Wow. Need I say more? And it's match point to Anastasia Tikhonova. A point which will lead her to never seen before heights. And with that ace, she wins the ITF World Tennis Tour W40 Bhopal. And what a display of tennis. Stunning bit of play from Anastasia Tikhonova. And she can celebrate all night long the kind of performances she has put up, not just in this game, but in the entirety of the tournament. She was seated 5th at the start of this tournament. And on her course to winning the trophy, she defeated the first and the second seeds. The first seed in the quarterfinal and the second seed final as well. And here's the champion for you, Anastasia Tikhonova. And she has richly displayed a wonderful piece of tennis, and she richly deserves the trophy as well.
Lalit, you are not going to go, please. Please come to the court.
And we'll soon have the presentation ceremony for you. And I'll leave the rest to the people on the field. As this is your commentator, Devansh Shunhalia, signing off. Hopefully, you all had a great time, because I certainly did, given the wonderful tennis that was displayed by Anastasia Tikhonova, who wins the trophy. Thank you and have a great time.
Before I start with the proceedings, there's one thing which I noticed on the commentary box. Joanne Zugair, though she lost the match, I think she gave sportsmanship of the highest quality by giving 2 points to her opponent. A big round of applause for her. Seconds, round 1-5. And she said, no, it was right. So I think a very, very big round of applause for her. Before I start with the proceedings, I'll now request the chief guest for the day, D.T. Gaur Mukherjee, who is the Principal Secretary Sports, Government of Madhya Pradesh, Shri Wasim Akhtar, the Honorary Secretary of Harana Club Bhopal, to please come up on the court. Thomas Varghese. Mr. Thomas Varghese.
ठीक है
थॉमस को उम्मीद नहीं थी. आओ
ठीक है
आओ भाई, तुमको रिसीव करना है. Still can't believe. Thomas Varghese, please, ladies and gentlemen, Gopal Ramesh. जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. Another Gopal Murari.
चेक करो
Mr. Gopal. तुम ही तो ना प्रोवाइड करो. अजय ये गोपाल ने बोर्ड पकड़ा हुआ है. भाई दादा बोर्ड पकड़ लो.
720
मिस्टर गोपाल मुरारी, मिस्टर प्रहलाद मेहता, मिस्टर रफत खान. फास्ट फास्ट फास्ट. मिस्टर संजीव कुमार. संजीव के लिए बड़ा राउंड दे दीजिए.
चेंज करूं
मिस्टर आनंद. अनु. Big round of applause for Anand. रफत. ये रफत साहब आ गए. रफत लीजिए. आनंद.
क्या हो गया चेंज करके देख लो आपका ये वाली
रमाकांत.
देखो
Absolutely. Thank you so much. just a word with her. Of course, I don't think you must be having any words right now.
First of all, I would like to congratulate John for this amazing group. I guess thank you for your fair play. It was really meant a lot to me. I know you as a person, you're like inside or out of the court, you're a very good person, so thank you for that and for us for the team as well. So, and thank you guys for coming today. Thank you for your support. Actually, it means a lot to me. Yeah, I'm really happy about this title.
These courts were absolutely newly laid. How did you like the courts? Fair bounce, fast, slow. What is your opinion about the courts? No negatives.
No negative, of course. Yeah, first feelings were really weird actually because like the bounce is really kind of weird. But yeah, I guess like the last match today I felt the court better and better. So yeah, it's good for us.
The more you play, the more it will get better. You know, the more you should be coming forward to Bhopal.
I mean, I wish, but yeah, we will see.
Thank you so much. I'll just now request the chief guest to say a few words before we conclude the function.
Well, congratulations to the entire team for putting up a brilliant performance and management. And of course, the two young ladies here gives us a very great example of sportsmanship. And I hope you really like Bhopal. And although she's been very tactful in saying that I'll think about it, I think she's looking forward to more invitations from your side. So some more competitions like this, I'm sure you'll like to come back to Bhopal. And just by way of invitation, since I'm representing the Department of Sports here, we have an international shooting academy. So if you ladies have time and you want to shoot or you want to have a look at it, you're most welcome. We will do all the invitations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll conclude by saying that this tournament was the first tournament of $40,000 held in Agartala, Bhopal in the country. So that's a great honor for the club, for the state, for Bhopal. And I'll now invite the last gentleman who's standing there, Mr. Puneet Gupta, the chief referee. Please come forward, Puneet, for some outstanding 7 days. He's the chief referee from Delhi, ladies and gentlemen, designated by the International Tennis Federation. There is it, Puneet Gupta. Small bouquet by the chief referee. Thank you so much. Any words you'd like to say about the tournament as the chief referee?
Thank you very much. On behalf of ITF and all the players, I would like to thank Arena Club for hosting this event, and it's really such a beautiful facility to all the players. Yes, of course, it's one of the first US $40,000 tournament happening in India, and was successfully hosted. All the best for the future tournaments, and I'm sure players will go back with the happy memories from Bhopal. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Puneet. Yeah, Puneet, just a small goodbye gift to you. He's flying back today at 4 o'clock. So thank you, Bhopal, thank you, NPTA, thank you, IATA, thank you, ITF, and thank you all the sponsors. Good day to all of you gentlemen.
Another fine shot. Another fine forehand. Fine after losing the initial game of the match. backed off. And a double ball. But the only part of time. Rid of the women's rankings. And a fine. And a fine. Just as it. Mighty fine backhand to go down in this game. Yoga. With pace, with power, with accuracy. That can prove very, very costly. She has time, she's still young. And the fines. Nova and the first set. And Tikhonova is not happy with the referee. Very tough for a sportsman to deal with it, but you got to do it these times. And you got. And she falls out of the board. Certainly look. That goes on. 1-0 in the second set. We're down here. Not here. Fantastic Nova. Special trigger. Completely unleashed to the game. And how can she be? To go past Tikhonova in this game. Which will take her closer to the all-elusive title. As she can see the title. Straight from the cameras, yeah. From Sugar. And it's match point to Anastasia Tikhonova. A point which will lead her to never seen before heights. And this, she wins the aisle. What a display of tennis. Stunning bit of play. Anastasia Tikhonova.
Sanjay More, Mr. Thomas Verghese, Mr. Thomas Verghese.
क्या हो गया? ठीक है? ठीक है?
थॉमस को उम्मीद नहीं थी. आओ
ठीक है?
आओ आओ भाई, तुम तो रिसीव करता है. Still can't believe. Thomas Verghese, please, ladies and gentlemen, Gopal Raghuvanshi.
हाँ.
जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. संजय मोरे, वर्गीस.
क्या हो गया? ठीक है? ठीक है?
थॉमस को उम्मीद नहीं थी. आओ
ठीक है?
आओ आओ भाई, तुम तो रिसीव करता है. Still can't believe. Thomas Verghese, please, ladies and gentlemen, Gopal Raghuvanshi.
हाँ.
जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. Another Gopal Murari.
चेक करो
Mr. Gopal.
लगा दिया ना निकाल कर प्रोवाइड करो
अरे ये गोपाल ने बहुत कम लगा
720 जी
मिस्टर गोपाल रफत ये रफत साहब आ गए रफत कीजिए
क्या हो गया हाँ चेंज करके देख लो आपका पास
हमारे पास दादा आ जाओ
720 है
अमर
720 पे चेंज करूँ क्या
अमर आइए रमाकांत
देखो
मिस्टर रमाकांत जल्दी रमाकांत जल्दी तेजस बंसल
आया आया क्या
and above all our GM of Barra Club Bhopal Mr. Vishnu Acharya come over Vishnu
दस चिप करूँ
पास आचार्य साहब
1080
इनकी इजाजत के बगैर कुछ होता नहीं है साहब बर्रा क्लब में इनकी बड़ी तालियां दे दीजिए आप कम So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. These were those people who really helped us. Now I'll invite our runner-up of the day,
सही है
Joel Zugair. Please come forward. Joel Zugair, please come forward. The runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, big round for her. Yeah. The runner-up, Joel Zugair of Switzerland. Joel, just two words with you. I was appreciating your sportsmanship. You were down and out in the second set, yet you gave the serve to your opponent. Great sportsmanship from you. How did you find the tournament? How did you like the tournament? What are your views about Bhopal? Are you coming back again for the next?
Thank you. Yeah, we feel very welcome here in India. The people are being super nice so far, and everyone is trying to work wherever they can. And
Record चालू है
I think it is a sport, and we have to stay fair in our sport. We are also friends. She deserved to win today, so there's no.
Great, absolutely great. Absolutely great. Thank you so much. And all the best for the other tournaments. Now I'll invite the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Anastasia Tikhonova of Russia. Just a word with her. Of course, I don't think you must be having any words right now.
First of all, I would like to congratulate John for this amazing group. I guess thank you for your fair play. It was really meant a lot to me. I know you as a person, you're like inside or out, and you're a very good person. So thank you for that, and congrats for your team as well. So and thank you guys for coming today. Thank you for your support. Actually, it means a lot to me. Yeah, I'm really happy about this title.
These courts were absolutely newly laid. How did you like the courts? Fair bounce, fast, slow. What is your opinion about the courts? No negatives.
No negatives. Yeah, first feelings were really weird actually because like the bounce is really kind of weird. But yeah, I guess like the last match today, I felt the court better and better. So yeah, it's good courts.
The more you play, the more it will get better. You know, the more you should be coming forward to Bhopal.
I mean, I wish, but yeah, we will see.
Thank you so much. I'll just now request the chief guest to say a few words before we conclude the function.
Well, congratulations to the entire team for putting up a brilliant performance. And management, and of course the two young ladies here. You set a very great example of sportsmanship, and I hope you really liked Bhopal. And although she came very tactful in saying that I'll think about it, I think she's looking forward to more invitations from your side. So some more competitions like this, I'm sure they'll like to come back to Bhopal. And just by way of invitation, since I'm presenting the Department of Sports here, we have an international shooting gallery. So if you ladies have time and you want to shoot or you want to have a look at it, you're most welcome. We will do all the arrangements. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll conclude by saying that this tournament was the first tournament of $40,000 held in Arrakla, Bhopal in the country. So that's a great honor for the club, for the state, for Bhopal. And I'll now invite the last gentleman who's standing there, Mr. Puneet Gupta, the chief referee. Please come forward, Puneet, for some outstanding 7 days. He's the chief referee from Delhi, ladies and gentlemen, designated by the International Tennis Federation. There is it, Puneet Gupta. Small bouquet by the chief referee. Thank you so much. Any words you'd like to say about the tournament as a chief referee?
Thank you very much. On behalf of ITF and all the players, I would like to thank Arena Club for hosting this event and sending such a beautiful facility to all the players. Yes, of course, it's one of the first US dollar 40,000 tournament happening in India, and it was successfully hosted. All the best for the future tournaments, and I'm sure players will go back to the happy memories from Bhopal. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Puneet. Yeah, Puneet, just a small goodbye gift to you. Please fly back to their photo club. So thank you, Bhopal, thank you, MPTA, thank you, IITA, thank you, ITF, and thank you all these sponsors. Good day to all of you.